Hello, thank you for the
Anna.
invitation.
Oh, thank you. Let me try the pronunciation if it's okay. Anna Maria Shkluska.
Yes, Anna Maria Sieklucka, Anna Maria Sieklucka. Yes.
Yeah, I tried. I tried some Polish. Let me try another one. Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Yeah.
You know some another words in Polish?
Uh, Jak się masz?
Yeah. How are you? Mam się dobrze, dziękuję. I told you that I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Uh, Here in Brazil, yesterday was we are in the middle of winter, was the
Yeah.
coldest day of the year.
Oh my God, I think today in Poland is in the place where I am right now. It's I think 30 degrees or maybe 28, 29. So it's really hot
Well,
today. So I'm sending
first
you
of
good
all,
vibes and yeah.
let me thank you for this interview because not only Brazilian people are watching, but people all over the world.
Thank you for the invitation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, have you ever been to South America?
No, I have never.
Yeah.
That's my biggest dream to go to travel all over the world, to meet new cultures, new people, new colors, new landscapes. That's my biggest dream, to travel one day. I think that I will do it. I
Yeah.
promise to myself that I will do it.
Yeah. Brazil is the largest country of South America. Most
Yeah, I
of South
know.
America, yeah, most of South America they speak Spanish, but in Brazil we speak Portuguese.
I don't know your language, really. I don't know. So I think I can only speak English when I came to your country.
Is this your first time speaking to a Brazilian?
In my entire life, I don't think so, really. I don't think so. But the interview and so on, stuff like this is my first time.
First time. Oh, thank you for this opportunity. Okay.
Welcome.
Let me give you some help on Brazilian culture. Have you ever heard? You know anything about soccer? Because here Brazil is the country of Pelé.
Yeah.
Pelé is the biggest soccer player of all history.
Okay.
So the place I am now is the city that
Uh,
the
I think something happened with connection.
yeah.
Something happened with connection. I can't hear you. Can you
Can you
repeat?
hear me now?
Yeah.
Now, okay. Pelé is the biggest soccer player, and he played when in Brazil. He played for Santos team, the place where I am, for his whole career here in Brazil.
Oh, so you're a lucky one right now. You're a lucky
Yeah.
one.
So it's like Liverpool for Beatles, Pelé for my city.
Okay, okay. That's good.
Well, and
To be honest, I'm not a fan of the soccer player because, I'm a woman and so on. So, but I appreciate so much, of course.
okay. Well, Anna, since it's released on Netflix in February, 365 DNI ranked number one for 6 weeks in a row here in Brazil, Netflix in Brazil. And also, it's still in the top 10 since its release. Could you imagine that movie, that work that you did, could reach all over the world like that?
I think that when you are an actor on an air or an actress like me, your one of your dream is to be recognized, and I made this dream come true. because I played the role, which I knew that we knew, all of us knew that film will be on Netflix. But in my dreams, I have never think that it will be on the first place or on in top 10. So, I'm so happy about this situation. Really, I'm so happy and grateful and thankful of this situation. And I think the COVID time and pandemic time little help us, if with it, and that's good because when people are in their homes, want to watch something, they choose 365 days. And I think they loved the main characters, Michaela and me. And I think that's the thing that they are, liked in that movie. That it's on top 10, and maybe the plot, the landscapes, and I don't know, the music and everything what is included in that movie makes them feel some romantic or and so on. So I'm so happy, and I don't know what to say really because with my humility inside, I'm 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 a little shy because of the situation. But instead of this, I am so happy and so strong with this situation, and I hope that when we start shooting the second movie, viewers will love it so much. It's the first one.
Yeah. Uh, not only in Brazil, it ranked number one, but more than 20 countries. Uh, and um, I mean, guys, here in Brazil, like in 2 weeks, you became a number one sweetheart. Like in 2 weeks, everybody was talking about you, of course, and Michele, the girls, of course. But you became like Brazil's number one sweetheart, like in 1 or 2 weeks.
I'm so excited about that situation, and I know because a lot of people write to me on direct message, and I know that they are from your country, and it's amazing. It's amazing feeling when you know that people from another another place in the world loves you so much, and they don't know you in private, but they admire you like an actress and the character you played. It's a really, really, really lovely situation. I'm so excited about this because I can feel the love from those people. Really, I swear I can feel that, and I'm so thankful about that situation.
Yeah. How did 365 DNI came across, and what made you say yes to play the? I say that you are the lead role because the girl said, "Oh no, it's Michele." I said, but in the movie, Michele is running after, so she is the most important part of the film. So how did this part came across your career?
Because because Laura is on the first place in the book because it's her story, and from when you see what Blanca included in the book, when you read the book, you know that she's on the first place, and I'm so happy that they focused on Laura, and I wanted to make her strong and with a various emotion. And it's really good to hear that, especially women think that she is on the first place. So I'm so happy that I made her alive, and I did it with all of my heart, from the bottom of my heart. I made her alive. So it's really good to hear that they focused on Laura. Really.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the book, the film is based on a book trilogy. Uh,
Yeah.
Is there any development of the sequel?
Right now, no, but there's a plans for shooting second part, but I don't know where, when, and I can't tell you. I can't tell you. So if we will be 100% sure about the second movie, we'll give the information to the audience and to our fans, to our viewers, and to let them know that it's happened.
Yeah. Uh,
So you have to
well,
be patient, please. Be
yeah,
patient about that team.
especially because the whole world is facing the coronavirus, and
Yeah.
shooting is not possible. I believe in many countries.
Yes, it's impossible, because we are thinking about our health, and shooting right now will be like, insane. It will be insane right now.
Can you give our fans a brief chronology of your actress development?
What do you mean? How I gain role or?
No, no. Along your career as an actress, the previous works that you did before.
I am the School of Art 2 years ago, and now I am Master of Arts. I have diploma, and it took for me 2 years to 2 years and a half, I think, to be on the place where I am right now. And it wasn't so easy for me, really, I swear. It wasn't so easy. It was the longest, almost 3 years in my life, to be in the place where I am right now. But I was so strong, and I want to make my dreams come true that I did it. So it was a long time, as I told you, to be in that place that I am right now. Almost 3 years, two and a half.
Okay.
And I played in theater, almost in theater. And after 365 days, I have another proposition, to play in film, to play in movies, series, not only in theater, but theater is my biggest love to play, to be in.
Okay. Well, let me ask you the most requested question because it's we can't avoid that because 365 and we have all the sexy scenes and the places where you shot. Like I was watching with my girlfriend, and along the movie, she said, "Well, I want that. I want a house like that. I want a shower like that. I want to go shopping like that." So the most requested question is the love scenes, the sex scenes. I know we know that you and Michele had a wonderful chemistry, but people are curious about that. How was shooting that scenes with cameras, lights? How was that? Was the atmosphere made? They made the atmosphere like adapted for you to relax and make it happen.
Of course they did, because it was, for example, yacht scene. When we were on the yacht scene and we have to shoot the sex scene on yacht, with us were, I think, maybe only 5 people. The cameraman, the lightman, the microphone man, and of course the director. And the crew was so friendly for us for us to feel very comfortable. And of course, cameraman, Bartek Savita, the DOP. We For that moment we were friends, and we felt very good next to him, and we felt comfortable when he came with camera to us. But everything is the magic of the movie because everything is fake. The montage will do the job, I think. Of course, us as an actors, and you have to feel chemistry. But everything is fake, and people have to know that making a sex scene is not so easy that they think. And various emotions you have inside your brain, inside your mind, your body have to be focused on your job, and it's very difficult. To be honest, it's very difficult. And we did this yacht scene, for example, of course, because I'm talking about the yacht scene. I think it took. Oh my God, I want to be not honest, but it was one of the most difficult scene that we've made. But helpful was that me and Pella were friends.
Yeah.
And we can be honest with each other every time. When I felt bad, I told him, Mickey, I'm not, I feel bad. When he felt bad, he told me. So, it's everything goes around the dialogue, and you have to talk with your partner. And we felt very good, and with the people around us, the small crew, we felt very, 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 I think, comfortable. So in that way, we can make it happen.
Yeah, the places you shot, especially the outdoor scenes, they were amazing. Can you name your favorite one?
My favorite what?
The places you shot outdoor for the
Yeah,
movies, wonderful
yeah.
places. Do you have a
Yeah.
favorite one? Can you name a favorite one?
Yeah, I think when we were on the yacht, because in the sea and this were around us, the water was around us, the landscapes were so beautiful around us, and we were on the boat, and we had words in our hands. I felt like this, and it was amazing feeling. And for me, everything took place for the first time in my life. And oh my God, to be honest, everything was amazing for me because to be to be with the crew, to shooting for the first movie. So I was like a little child, like a little child to feel everything for the first time in life. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
I can imagine. Anna,
Yeah.
uh, let's talk about your career development and your career management. Don't you think that that part that you did at 365 DNI, like a femme fatale, wouldn't be like a James Bond effect that most people will look at you and maybe want you to get kind of that part? For example, or are you challenging for drama parts, comedy, or other ones?
It depends on the perception of people's perception, I think. When you are open-minded person, especially I think you have to be in this job. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because I did my job. I with all of my heart, with everything from the bottom of my heart, and I know my value. So I have open-minded. I focus on the theater right now because the next project is coming. But I think it's to be femme fatale in the movies. I think it were it happens because it's not so easy to be femme fatale nowadays. especially in movies. To be honest, what do you think? I think it's not easy to become fatal. You know, I'm not a Sharon Stone or Monica Bellucci. I'm Anna Maria, and I am someone different. And of course, I know how people think about this movie and about the character which I played. But to be honest, I'm not afraid because I know the more projects will come, and they are coming, and they are in a from the different perceptions. You know, I will play various characters, and I'm not afraid.
Yeah. So you are open for any challenge.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm really open for any challenge, but I challenge myself to be next and to be noted and to play role as a Laura. And right now, I'm Titan of the world. I want to, I want to walk a lot. I want to challenge myself with various characters, and I hope so. Word is mine.
Uh, Wonderful. I'm counting the days for to get new releases and new different works because I think that you even if the people would say that you would have like that image of femme fatale, I'm sure that you are going to because on that role that you did with Michele, we know that it's hard
But you saw
because
Laura. She was like a femme fatale, but I am like Anna Maria. I'm not. I always smiling. I always share good energy with people. So when you look at me, I think you can feel good vibrations, not like a femme fatale, but like a good human being.
uh, is there any project under development that you are going to take part that you can tell us right now, or is just you're just waiting for the coronavirus, the the schedule, your
I will do project in the theater. In 10 days, I think we'll have rehearsals, and it will be history about some director called Margules, and I can't wait, and I'm so excited about it because it will be another type of character that I will play, and with my love to the theater, I can't wait to meet new people and so walk a lot like a titan. So I'm so excited.
yeah. Well, I have so many questions that are coming here. Let me ask you one of them. They are asking, did you have the chemistry with Mikel from the beginning, or is it is it something that both let it happen during the shooting?
I think it happened during the shooting because we needed to know each other better, and you know I don't like look to the people from this. I'm looking deeper. What they have here and here, so in their mind and in their hearts. And it took a moment, a while, that we made good chemistry between us. I think Michaela will tell you the same. We have the same opinion. I hope so. And when we felt good with each other, we made it happen. The chemistry happened. I think we were good partners in our crime.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm joking, but we were good partners.
Yeah. Another requested question is, don't you think that in the near future, a new project along with Mikel will get the audience the most requested wish?
When we will start shooting second parts, it will happen, and we will be together one more time. And I cross my fingers to make people, feel happy about that situation.
Yeah. Oh, of course they are. They are asking. Is that true that you had like a? This is a. It's a question that is probably one of the most requested too. If you had any relationship in private life with Michele.
I know that people are so interested about this, but I told it thousand times that we are very good friends, and we made very beautiful friendships till now. So in fact, no, no,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
let
he
me tell
he
you
has
one.
his own private life. I have mine, and that's life.
That's life. Yeah. Let me tell you one thing that it's curious, but here in Brazil, we don't pronounce Michele, we pronounce Michele, and some of the Italian names that are male names in Italy are female names here in Brazil. For example, here we pronounce Michelle, and Michelle is female name.
Wow.
Yeah, like Andrea.
Because good pronunciation about his name is Michele.
Yeah.
My
There in Italy is
Anna
K
Maria.
sounding, Michele.
Once again, please.
Yeah, like in Italy, the pronunciation is Michele, but in Brazil is Michele.
Michele.
Yeah,
See, so
and
that's
it's
that's funny, but of course in a good way.
yeah. Well, we have many Anna Marias here. It's a
But
very common name.
yeah, but I love my name. I love my name, Anna Maria. I'm so with this name. I have this name in my heart. So, but that's why to be shorter, to have my name shorter is Ama.
Ama. Yeah.
Ama, yeah. When I meet someone new, I'm not telling that, hi, I'm Anna Maria, but I'm telling, hi, I'm Anna. Because in Poland, people think that it's two names, Anna and Maria. In fact, it's one name. So to help people, I'm Ama.
Uh, another another requested question here is, let me get here. People watch the past interviews of you, and your hair looks frequently different. Is that part of your style
I
or
look
career
different.
management?
I look different than from the movie. You mean that, or
No, no. You look like the movie, but people here they said that they're watching past interviews, and you change hair frequently. Is that part of your style, or is it like a career management?
but in fact I didn't change because I always was hair like this, cut like this. It's maybe of the hairstyle, when
Yeah.
sometimes I'm doing this hairstyle, another hairstyle. But I don't think so that I changed. To be honest, like the perception, you can see it as a perception of the people. And I'm a woman, women want to be today look like this, another day look like someone else. So I'm a woman, maybe because of that. Maybe they think because of that. Because today I look like, as you can see, maybe tomorrow I don't know. I will make myself full makeup, colorful makeup, and I will look different. I don't
Yeah.
know. But to be honest, really, I look different. It's interesting.
Yeah, because they go to YouTube and get different interviews. Probably some of the press interviews that about the movie. Maybe in different times you change the style of the hair. That's why they ask
Oh,
you.
the her, yes, or maybe they also can watch some interviews 10 years ago. 10 years ago, so maybe that's why they think I'm different. But to be honest, that's good. I'm like a chameleon, maybe. That's good for
Yeah.
me. It's good.